All right, well, we got some time to get back with our War for America game, and we're ready to roll for the last action pulse of a four action pulse cycle. And before we do, we want to point out that in our last activation, Old Gates was here at, I believe he was at Northfield, and he did a muster action. Well, I mistakenly took this unit from Springfield and put them in at Northfield, but it can only be units that are adjacent. You can see there's a space between them, so not really adjacent. So we went ahead and put him back, so that'll reduce his strength by 1. But this next activation roll will be key to see who wants to do what, if we have enough forces. It's been a while since I've sat down here, but I think the plan is going to have to be, and this is really key here, we have to do this within the next turn or so. I don't think we can do it now because we only have one action pulse. We'll see. We need to get the army in the north down there to Montreal also, so this will be kind of a important activation. See who goes first. Although, like I said, I don't know how much the Colonials could do with just one action pulse, but we'll find out. Ooh, the Colonials choked. Couldn't have it any other way. So that might be a sign of fate. We will see what options the British player has. I see a couple. Yeah, I see a couple options. We got the army in the north nearby, but they were supposed to be laying siege this turn. Start the siege of Ticonderoga and Washington. We're looking at a 1-2 attack against the forces in Ticonderoga with all the die roll modifiers, especially a -3 for the attacker. Yeah, so we have to figure out what the prudent moves will be, because things are getting interesting in our War for America game. We'll be back. All right, then. Situation is that the Colonials got one of the two cities that they need to reduce the British political will down 2 points, down to 1. If we lose this last city here, I guess that's Montreal, it'll go down to 1. And sorry about that. We have a card that reduces it another 1, so that's game. So, now the British is a British player. I mean, this, like I said, it's just a playthrough. They don't know that, but as a British player, you do not want that political will to go down 2 spots to 1. So it's very imperative we survive any attack on Montreal. Montreal's pretty beefed up. If we move the army of the north from our siege, we're not laying siege now. We're going to do something else. But and we go and attack this stack, it's not going to stop anybody from attacking Montreal next turn. So we're thinking about moving. Let me get you over here. Carleton, he's a 3-star general. This general here, Clinton, was only a 2-star. He can't farm an army. You have to have 3 stars to farm an army. Not that it matters, but just if anybody's wondering. Plus, the northern armies are already formed, so we can't really form another one until we get further south. But anyway, activate Old Carleton. 1, 2, 3, gets him here. Blocks any path from the army of the north going there. If the army of the north wants to move, let them move. Hopefully we can retreat, or I'm pretty sure we can get out of there. And we add 1 more strength point here. I don't think the army of the north by themselves is strong enough. We need to get as many strength. The only way we can get any reinforcements in here, there's no way for the British army of the north to do it, is to activate Old Carleton. Like I said, he's only got 1 strength point with him, but he'll block anyway. And if they still want to move and attack, we'll at least add another strength point. I don't think they got the strength to do it. I think that there's only about 6 strength points here. I'm looking here at the Army of the North. It's got 4, 5, 6, 7 strength points. All right, there's no way we got. Well, let me look and see real quick. Find out how strong Clinton is. And he's got 2, 3, 4, Oh, just 4. If we bring another one in there, that'll be 5. So that'll give us the threshold. But nobody's got a 2-to-1 attack against us. So I think that's going to be the plan. Sorry about the bad camera work. All right, so we're going to roll for old Carlton. And he is in, where is he? Oh, Sartagan. That's the best I could do. All right, Sartagan. 5 or less to get his full movement. 2, he's good to go. So we'll do just that. Move him from Sartagan. He'll go 2 down the trail. And then another 1 over to Trace Riveras or whatever it is. He will stop there. Oops, don't want to do that. All right, we're good to go. From here, 1, 2, 3, and he can block. That'll take care of the British Action Pulse. I want to look and see. We're going to take an Action Pulse to move by sea. Is that a free movement? Let me check that out real quick. All right, on second thought, we're just going to move him on in there. They might take a chance of him getting in a battle and losing and all that stuff. So, you know, I think he might have to roll for his retreat. So he'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll put him into Montreal. So that's what we'll do. We're just going all the way to Montreal to him. He's got his 1 loyalist. I'll get the stacking right here in a second. That'll take care of that. Now, we could use a free movement to move old Cornwallis. I think we might want to get him out of there. Well, let me think about this. I think we're good up north. Yeah, let's keep Cornwallis down on his campaign through Connecticut and Massachusetts. I think that's it. The other thing I can think of is we do have control of some colonies, but it don't affect political will. Capturing them, I think it only affects political will if we lose them. I don't know. We'll look on that. As soon as I get done with this clip, I'm going to look at the political will marker and see what the effect of us capturing a couple colonies does. I think we already looked at it. It don't do much. I think it's when you lose them or recapture them or something like that. That'll be it for the British Action Pulse. It is the last colonial action pulse. We'll be right back. All right, well, I'm guessing 95% of the British leadership's in Montreal. Wow. Here's what they have. A couple British regulars, some 1775 loyalist. Garrison, it won't do nothing. They give a -1 die roll modifier to the colonials if they attack. But the thing of it is, here's how you would rank these leaders. Well, Carlton's, look at that, stars to the left is the ultimate. Then you come down here when they tied, you can see Clinton's a better leader with that B. So they'll get a better die roll modifier. I don't think Burgoyne gets any die roll modifiers with a C. I think he's a 0. Then you come down here to old Dunmore, who can activate, but he ain't too much of a tactician. And he can't carry nobody but 1 or 2 strength points with him. Burgoyne 10, Clinton 10, Carlton about 20 strength points with the 3 stars. That's how you do that. So we are in Montreal with 5 strength points. Okay, let's see what we can do about that. We'll be right back with the Colonial Activation. Alright, just outside of Montreal's gates in Saint Jean with 4 strength points. He's got a captured magazine and he's in a fortress, but that fortress will only affect 2 factors if they're on defense. So there you go. He ain't gonna be attacking, I don't think. We'll see. We'll be right back. And lastly, the Army of the North with its 7 strength points, so nobody's got anything near 2-to-1. So I'm thinking the best thing we're going to be able to do is consolidate. Last thing we want to do is invite 12 strength points in Ticonderoga. I think we'll take advantage of them not moving out of there right now and see if we can't consolidate these forces. We'll be right back with the colonial move. All right, we're going to roll for old Schuyler, 5 or less. Moving out with 5 strength points, leaving 2 in Quebec with, let me think, who the heck is it? In Quebec. It is Lincoln, that's right. Alright, so there you go. We got somebody garrisoning Quebec, rolling 1 die, looking for a 5 or less. 4, Skyler, for full movement. I think he's got it. Oh yeah, with a vengeance. Alright, so he'll move his full 4 out of there, and he will go 1. Shoot, I better be able to get there. Okay, get there by river. 1, 2. I think that puts me out in there. 1. Let me see if you guys can see this. 1, 2, and that puts him out in there. So Gates and company will join the Army of the North, right outside of Montreal and Saint Jean. Yep, he can get there. We'll be right back. All right, then, Saint John, right outside of Montreal, we have the Colonial Army of the North. It has been beefed up by the arrival of Gates from Quebec. And he brought with him some strength points, so there we go. We got 9 sitting there waiting. And old Lincoln with a couple of garrisoning. Quebec. Right there at St. John, we don't have to worry about lines of communication because we have a magazine with us in a fortress. Or a fort, not a fortress. Alright, there you go. That'll be it for the Colonial Action Pulse. And the last Action Pulse of the early spring. We'll be moving on to late spring. And we'll find out we'll all be rolling for Action Pulses. Now, I want to, we already did that, I guess, in the early spring. We had to renew cards. So, I won't be doing that. But we got a few cards there we've been looking at. But so far, nobody's played any. Let me make sure we're doing everything right. It's a new action cycle and a new season. We'll have to see what that all entails. Late spring. I think we got reinforcements coming on and stuff too. So let me get a grip on what's going on here. And when we come back, carrying on with some more War for America. Wow, this is a good game. I like the mechanics on this. Old Gilbert did really good. Way to go, Mr. Collins. We'll be back. 1776, and it is warming up. Weather's starting to change. The old King of England pretty much had it with the colonial rabble, brats, whatever heck adjective you want to throw in there. And it looks like the colonials have manned up. They have called up the local sort of cause. Everybody looks like they're with it. You have a few that are on the other side, is all any conflict is. But yeah, looky here. Got a bunch of armies, but we're all concentrating up here on these two little, one more victory spot. Roll or die on this activation. Might be game changing. I still don't know. I think they're too built up. We'll look when it comes to that. But anyway, we're ready for a new turn, and it is thawing out pretty good. Late spring, and England has had a chance to train some troops to mobilize, and that is reflected on there. Ooh. Troops that are coming ashore. Here we go. Howe's got a fleet. That's a 3 strike there. Naval units really haven't come into play yet. We haven't had nothing really going on the coast. But here we go. Grant with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Could you say throttle down? That's a game changer. And these boys here can come in at Quebec. So, yeah. I think the old monarchy across the pond has made a statement. But to be honest with you, all the militia and the regulars that we've mustered, I think would still overwhelm them. But that's a nice force. That's a game-changing force right there. So you got old Grant coming in. As I like to say, one of my favorite phrases, with extreme prejudice. I think, and it don't end there. There you go. There's even more coming on in. Keiphausen, 2-star, 5B, not a bad rating. Let's see what's going on with old Grant. He ain't even that good. You don't give no modifiers in a battle. So old Grant ain't good anywhere. You can activate. I guess 5 to activate your troops is pretty much standard. So if you can't do that, there you go. Keiphausen with a B, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8 freaking strength points of his own. So yeah, it's definitely a little bit of a game changer. That'll be coming in here in our turn, coming up here in a few minutes. Now we want to look at the colonial reinforcements. There you go. That's it. Can you say one-sided? I think the message has been relayed to the colonials that the war is on. That's a big commitment of forces. Key thing is, as a British player, where do we put them in? And I think the obvious is Quebec in our little hammer and anvil strategy. Might have just been more reinforced. If we could bring these old boys in from here. Quebec. Oh, look at that. I forgot all about that. But you know what? I think there's a rule that says no matter what, they can come in at Quebec. We'll check that out. Ouch. So there you go. Oh, you're on a nice force here. Oh, it's on. The Army of the North might be in not long for this world. I'll have to see what's up. But I was thinking, if I was the British, I'd bring them on in here. Find out what's going on. But yeah. And we got a nice force here. We're yet to activate. He's down here waiting for something to do. And that's kind of, I don't know, understand that, kind of a mechanic. You know, what's this guy doing down there? I mean, is this representing the lack of supplies that can go around? So we only got enough people that can, I mean, he's been sitting here for a while. All spring, come in there and landed. What's he going to do? So yeah. And it's a game. A game's a game. But with my game development, I notice these things. And yeah, and then another thing is these strength points. I mean, you know, they're nice and everything, but historically, he's got 1s, 2s. I mean, I'm sure Mr. Collins definitely did his homework, but yeah, everything's got to be relative. But we're having a good time, and historically, I think it's going good. So we'll check it out. But anyway, yeah, we want to maybe land the Germans down here with them, or should we bring the Germans up there? I think we still got some other nationalities up there too, but. You also want to look. Oh, old Grant is a 2-star. His ability to lead. I thought he only had well, I think he does. He's got 10. 2 stars is 10. 1 star is 1 or 2, and 3 stars is 20. So there you go. 3-star general can lead 20. Oh, was it? No, it's only 2. Keiphausen. All right, that is it. My poor dog has been sitting in here, and he needs to walk and run. And so does Daddy. I need to get out and run too. So we need to go out and hit the outside, get some fresh air. Even though it's chill in the air, it's good. Get out there and wake up. I don't know how much time, and that's another thing. Oh, you know, I love playing this game. We love our project. Oh, yeah, we gotta get over there. It's been a day since I've been able to get over there and brainstorm. But and it's kind of an ebb and flow thing, you know. All that was done in maybe the matter of 1 session, and that was a lot. You know, I got my little panels printed out here, getting ready to go. I mean, we're so scratching the surface. It hasn't even made a mark yet, but we got so many ideas and stuff ready to go. This is going to be an ongoing project and a good game. Hey, it takes about a year at least. So just give it a little drop in every once in a while, and we're still going to be playing some games. This game here's gonna go on. Looks like we're having fun. That's what my downtime's for. before next thing you know, it's gonna get warm. The old boss will be calling. You getting up at dark, coming home at dark, and the bad thing about the summer days is our long days. God, I don't even want to think about it. Having fun. We're back. Sneaking away from life. Here we are. Try to get some gaming in, and I'm off work. This is my gaming season, but it's all good. There's other things to do, and I got to break away from this every once in a while myself. But I'm glad to get back, and we're on the reinforcement phase. When I was here, we were scoping out the major reinforcements that the British are getting in the spring of 1776. A total shutout, because colonials get none, zero, and there they are, waiting to be deployed. One thing good about the, I got something else to say, but I forgot what it was. I don't want to lose my train of thought here. Early spring, all right, whatever. All right, is the leader that the colonials are getting. Oh, is it an N that's going to start with it? Yeah, Nathaniel Greene, we know him, all about it. And although he's only a 2-star general, it means he has a capacity to lead 10 troops. The big letter or number you want to look at on this counter is at A. I don't think the only other one that's on there that's got an A is Washington, so we will definitely hopefully be taking advantage of Nathaniel Greene's superior tactical mind, I guess is what it represents. All right, get everybody up there all set. Oh, what else were we saying? Okay, we got to bring in those forces. Oh, I know what my train of thought was. All right, now this is a key thing in the game, and I don't know if anybody else would do it before they watch this video or what, but first thing he says here is that both players place the reinforcements after consulting their respective reinforcement chart. Done. Second thing here, the British player can transfer any leaders to friendly spaces within North America. Well, I've determined on this game that that's fine and good, but only when it tells you over here that you transfer. We're looking underneath late spring, and hit Isles Fleet, Grant, 10 British, Nipphausen, 10 Germans, and doesn't say anything about transfer, so there won't be no transfer option. Later on here, when it says promote and transfer, is when you do it. Unlike if you just read that sequence of play, the British player could transfer. That I took it as thinking, oh, okay, well, I could transfer wherever I want. Now there's a fait accompli or certain criteria you have to meet on that. So there you go. Let's see. So that's that. We won't be transferring any leaders on either side. And we first did that with our first turn, so it was no big deal. But as soon as that happened, we were transferring this boy here and this whenever we wanted to. So you gotta kind of clear that up. If I'm interpreting that right, I might be interpreting that wrong, but that's the way we're playing. All right, so that will take care of the colonial player transfer, blah, 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 accepting the leaders pool, friendly spaces. Then leaders from both sides can also be promoted, demoted, or removed. And that is according to, again, the reinforcement chart. You just don't flip them on over. It'll tell you on the reinforcement chart whether to transfer them, whether to promote them, whether to demote them, and whether to remove. So that's all has certain requirements to it. All right, that is it. Early spring turns only. We're done with that. There isn't no more criteria for late spring, just early spring and winter. So now we'll both roll for the initiative, and this is big. What side will do what? If the colonials win, they can take a shot at winning the game. We would like to get... Oh, I don't think we did. We moved all our forces. I was going to say we'd like to get some reinforcements, but I think we got them all there. We're looking at 8, 9, 10. Oh, no, 8, 9. I'm sorry. 9 strength points. Oh, I think we're still looking at, if we do try to take an assault on Quebec, we're still looking at a 1 to 2. Now with the modifiers, whether it's worth it, we'll see. It might be a one-time shot just to roll the dice on try to get a home run. Hold on a second. Trying to get a Hail Mary. We'll see what's up with that. Let me see here. All right, we're rolling for initiative. If the Colonials win, it could be a game winner. If the British win, yeah, it's pretty much snatched. So there you go. Oh, out of the fucking box. We got to roll that again. All right, well, the British get 2. That's not too hard to beat. A 1 will skunk them. Oh, if it's a tie, then we get to go pick some cards. So, a 2. No way. All right. Well, I think the British go first, but we got to deal cards here. We got to go through the card sequence. I think that might be good. Well, I think we all got all 3 cards. So each player will be able to pick a card. If it's got the other player's flag on it, all that, you can offer it to him. If not, he puts it away and all that. So we'll take care of that right away, make sure we're doing this right. We'll be back. Wow. I'm pretty sure in a tie, the British go first. So it might have just snatched defeat from the jaws of victory. From the, I don't know, defeat from the jaws of victory for the Colonials. Yeah, that's what it would have been. All right, we'll be back. All right, well, according to the rules, it's whoever, whenever there's a tie in a die roll, whoever won the initiative in the previous round carries over. So we'll have to remember that. Now, I did move those markers, but I think I just moved them out of the way. Let's look and see with zoom. I just moved them down, so it looks to me like the British. Yeah, the British are going to get it. So much for trying maybe winning this game before the. Well, we still can before the conditions still exist before the French intervene. That's the key. But yeah, good luck now. They have come in with a significant force. Oh, what else do we do here? Each player draws 1 action card, and his hand is now greater than 3. He must discard 1. Player who won the initiative of the previous. Okay, well, that's all it is on that. Each player draws 1 action card. Well, the thing of it is, if you draw it and it's got your opponent's flag on it, he has a chance to take it. So we will start with the. Oh shoot, we're down to 1 card. That's it. We're down to 1 card. We get to draw 1. All right, we'll do it this way then. We'll draw a card. Oh, we'll keep this card. Doesn't have a British flag on it. Now it's the British turn. I think they have their 3 compliments yet. No, 1? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. So they will check out their hand. And now this British hand, and this is, like I said, this is a solo game. It'd be different if you were playing anybody, but we're learning the game. We're ready. We're ready to play an opponent on this one. But the British get some good battle cards. They're ready for a battle. So we can throw in some good, and we got a little bit of extended march. We will pick a card, though, anyway. And extended march, we don't want another one of those, so we'll put that back in the pile. It'll be the Colonial turn. Oh, we have to ask the British if they want this, so the British will look at it and think, so you have to take at least 1 regular. We might do that. I think we're going to take a Loyalist Recruits, well, over an extended march card. Battle +2. We could use units. Always use units. We're going to get rid of the extended march card and take the Loyalist Recruit card. Okay. So then it's the Colonial turn. They still have a 1 card chart of a full hand. Oh shoot! I'm sorry about that. Wrong one. Extended march again. I think we'll be. We'll take it. It's always good to have a card. Although that'll fill my hand. Hold on a second. Do I want it? Well, I think I gotta take it. Oh no, I don't. Do I? Yeah, I think we do. It's an extended march card. There's no rejecting. All right, so my hand's full. His hand is full. We're ready to go. That is how you do that. All right, 3 cards and 3 cards. Let me make sure I don't have the option to reject that card. I don't think I do. We'll get back. Pretty sure as long as your hand ain't full, you don't get to just reject cards and keep on drawing till you get a good one. So, yeah, that's the Colonial hand. This is the British hand. We're all set, stocked on cards, and it will be the British initiative for turn our action round 1 of 4. That was an important, really important roll and a win, although it was a tie. Now we'll move the British down here. There you go. There. Getting ready to use up their action pulse. Alright, we're set. Sorry about that. Leader's all set. We're ready to play. We come back, we're going to look at what we're going to do as the British player. Be back.